Alrighty. We're now live, and I'm just make sure I'm good to share. Put a little share there. Put it there. You can do a build-up thing. Maybe I should consider doing that. Lastly, put a little share. Perfect. Now we play the wait. We wait until this begins. Alrighty. So, what are we going to see with this direct? That's the big question. I don't have the biggest and highest of hopes necessarily. I think we'll have a direct. And I think it'll be obviously we'll have a direct, and I think it'll have games in it. Get about 12 more minutes before it goes up, and I'm really baffled on what to expect. I've got my predictions here. I decided to do up a few things that I predict will show up. But the waiting game, honestly, less painful than usual because I'm a little more mid on this one. Usually the September ones are really good bombs, like they come out hitting hard. But I feel like they did a fairly good job of like talking about a lot of new stuff with the previous direct. And I think they're in wind down for the next console. I don't know how much to expect. What's up, Joseph? How you doing? Are you ready to hear all the juicy details? I'm gonna put this so it's like not exactly my way. See what it is that Nintendo has in store for us. Just got home from work. Ooh, just in time is what I'm hearing. So I do have a list here of things that in my prediction list. What I should have done was a bingo sheet. That would have actually been funny. I should do a bingo sheet next time. That would be great. I decided not to do a stream of the Mario Wonder Direct. It was only going to be like 15 minutes long, and it was just talking about that, which is exciting news. But I just didn't feel like it warranted me going live for just 15 minutes. I also kind of like wasn't sure if I was going to be in the door in time to even watch the Direct because I was running around a little crazy. I know you mentioned that last night. You were, yeah. Trying to get something out of my gums, basically. I lost my train of thought. What was I going to say? I don't remember what I was going to say about that now. Either way, this on the other hand, this on the other hand is actually like a full-on Direct. Like this will have a full listing and whatnot. So I'm like, yeah, I do want to actually, have ourselves a proper stream of it. I enjoyed it last time. It was fun. There was a lot of hype. I feel like my voice is going. So I have a list of predictions here, and what I want to do is I want to talk about my predictions before we get the Direct, and then when the Direct's over, I'm going to go through this like a little checklist. So, despite the fact we just had a 50-minute Direct on Super Mario Brothers Wonder, I still think because this is going to be a fairly weak, I do think this is going to be a weak Direct, and I have that as my final point. I'm going to say that we're going to get a little bit, another little teaser of a trailer there. I think it's probably an easy prediction, but in all reality, some people might be like, well, they just spent 15 minutes on it. They're not going to do it now. Like, yeah, I still think they will. I think they're going to need to be able to pad out that 40-minute wait, showtime. I think there's going to be a larger focus on indie titles. Like usually one of the Directs always has a lot of indie stuff really focused on, and I don't feel like they've really done that as much this year. Like they're definitely in the like the quick shot sections of stuff, but not super big at the same time. Let's see now. I think they're gonna talk about Sonic Superstars. I think they're gonna talk about the DLC for Frontiers, but because Sega hasn't announced anything, I don't think it's gonna be anything big details wise. What's up, Brendan? Welcome in. I'm at work right now, so I'll try to chime in when I can. Sounds good. Hopefully you can catch all the good stuff at the very least. I think we're gonna get at least 2 farming games. What's up, Sucrose? I think we're gonna get at least 2 farming games. Just think it's gonna be there. 2 farming games or more, at least 2, because Nintendo has been on this farming streak for the last like 5 or so Directs at this point. So I just think we're going to get this. They may just talk about ones that have already been announced anyways, and I'm probably not going to remember them because there's been so many, and I really don't care. But I think they're going to talk about them. What's up, Kate? They're not doing Tears DLC. It's been basically confirmed they don't have any intention for Tears DLC, and I'm happy for that. I think the game's complete, and I don't want to spend more money on a game I already spent more money on compared to any other Nintendo Switch game. So I don't want it to cost more. I don't want to spend more money on that game. The farm. Oh my goodness. Let's see now. I think we're going to get some very nice detailed info about Mario RPG. I'm super stoked for that. Yeah, I could see them like do some like soft, like just like little quality of life improvements, I suppose. Like a new game plus. There's already hard mode, isn't there? That's basically New Game Plus. But yeah, I think we're getting like some of the, you could tell there's some differences mechanically speaking in the actual first trailer for Mario RPG. Although, you know, most people upon initial viewing was like, this I've done Mario RPG. Blah, blah, blah. I can't believe that. But yeah, there's some, I think they're going to talk about some of those fine mechanics, finer differences. We're going to get an announcement of Metroid Prime 2. And it's going to launch today online and in about 2 weeks in physical version. Allegedly, there may be F-Zero content. Okay. I find that hard to believe. Like, if it's gonna, I like, here's the thing. I think it'll be something that they'll do as a teaser for, like, maybe Wave 6 for Mario Kart. That's the F-Zero content. Let's see. I think they're going to talk about Pokemon DLC, which just recently dropped. So they're going to be like, oh, look at this new stuff that's available now. And then give us more details about the next DLC as well, just to keep the hype going. I think we're going to get little tidbits on the Super Princess Peach game, whatever it's called. I don't think it's still going to be enough to really have an understanding of what the game's about. And yeah, obviously Wave 6 information. I kind of have that as like a freebie because of course they're going to talk about Wave 6. It's like it's their new Smash Brothers like constant update things. Gold Monsters, is that not available in like a harder mode though? I thought Gold Monsters were only in hard mode, which I thought you could do like in Tears of the Kingdom. What's gonna be their huge drop at the end? I think we're gonna see. You know what? I don't have a prediction for their huge drop, do I? I think they're gonna. I don't know. I feel like the well's pretty dry right now. I think they're gonna. Their big announcements is just going to be maybe a collection. Maybe they'll do some sort of a remastered collection of something. Obviously not Metroid Prime. Hey, Brett. I'll beat that horse until I die. Wind Waker Twilight Princess remasters. Yeah, I mean, like if they plan to let you port your stuff over to the next console, I won't mind the idea of them having those remasters come out. So that way people can just port their stuff over. So they don't just keep reselling the same product over and over again. No, hands down, no Switch. I firmly, wholeheartedly, 100%, I would put money on it. I don't believe that we'll have anything on the Switch successor. I don't think the Switch 2 is going to be talked about. And the reason for this is because it'll completely undercut their busiest season. People won't spend as much money now on the Christmas season if they know there's a Nintendo Switch coming out next year. I think that's going to be something they talk about early next year, but I don't think they'll talk about it until next year. The only reason why I think they not launched the Nintendo Switch so early, like in March and talked about it so early was because the Wii U was already dead. They had nothing else to talk about. Switch 2 will get more fanfare than a direct announcement the day prior. After all we spent all our money on their product. Yeah, exactly. Like they want us to spend money on their products. And again, that will completely undermine the entire concept of that. Again, I don't know. You know what? I don't think they'll talk about Metroid Prime 4, but sure, I think the big drop is they'll finally have a trailer for Metroid Prime 4 at the end. That's going to be their big show-off thing. Also, what's up, Brett? Yeah, Prime 4 seems like an okay thing. I still don't think we'll get a release date for or even anything on Silksong. Despite the fact they're going to talk, I think they'll talk more about, there's going to be a bigger focus on indie titles this time. Like, I think they'll show off more, like, Persona-related stuff, more, there's always plenty of RPGs, but I don't know. What's up, Will? What's up? I wouldn't be surprised if they did Prime 4 as a launch title. That'd be a great launch title for the next console. Hasn't. That's what they close out on. Hold on, I'm changing my opinion to what Sucrose just said. They're gonna their final announcement is going to be the Super Mario farming simulator game. Not even simulator, just a farming action game. With all the focus on farming games, Mario is gonna get in on the farming life. He's gonna decide to buy a piece of the Mushroom Kingdom lot so he can start farming all his favorite things, like super mushrooms. Like we'll get rare stuff. He'll be doing like the super carrots from Mario Land 2, or maybe even some of the new stuff like the boomerang flowers. Like, oh man, I can't wait to grow some of those. Fire Flowers, the Super Acorns from Mario Bros. Wii, like all that sort of stuff. It's now 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 11 o'clock my time. Let's go. Let's see now. Okay. I totally forgot about Splatoon 3. I totally forgot they were... That's a Pearl robot. Hello, Josh. I am actually excited for this. I really liked the DLC that was in Splatoon 2, and it looks like you're supposed to be playing as the same character again. That's great. Oh, dude! So that character is totally referenced in Splatoon 2 as one of the musicians, and she's supposed to be from the DLC. Like she's like, I think that's really cool. Oh, there's level up system. I like that. I know some people probably don't care as much. What's up, Anthony? Lindsay. Oh, what's up, Lindsay? This looks really cool already. I think you're going into a digital world in this one. There are so many little tidbits and lores. I love the way they build on it in the future games and the future DLC. That got me super excited. That's already way more exciting than almost stuff.
A new trailer for Wave 2 of the Splatoon 3 Expansion Pass DLC Side Order. This brand new story is set in the Spire of Order, where you'll strengthen your character's abilities as you ascend the Spire's floors. We're developing this single-player DLC so it can be played over and over again. It's planned to release in spring 2024.
Oh my lord, that's almost 2 years after the original release. Like Splatoon 3 is going to be almost 2 years by then.
Nintendo Switch headlines.
All right, headlines. Here we go.
The toys are back in town.
Okay. Another Mario vs. DK game.
Donkey Kong. Mario.
This is the original game.
The rivalry that heated up on the Game Boy Advance system reignites on the Nintendo Switch.
It is the original. I recognize the first level.
Eyes on the prize. Donkey Kong has stolen all the mini Mario toys from the factory. And it's up to Mario to track him down.
But this game looks really clean.
Contraptions and other challenges await.
This game looks really clean.
Observation and action are vital to your success. Mario needs.
I've never been big on these games, but I did enjoy the first one a little bit. I don't know if it'd be something I'd get, but I do appreciate.
Tail looks a little suspicious, though, doesn't it? If Mario does this, now he can get across.
That's.
And safely.
This is Aren't you excited? We finally got a rumored
too high?
A rumored announcement.
Handstand jump or a backflip, like that.
This is exactly what you wanted, wasn't it, Brett?
Observe and act to collect mini Marios, clear stages, and face Donkey Kong head on. In this updated version of the game, you can play with a friend in local co-op.
I love the two players just Toad. That's cool.
Puzzle your way through. It's up to you to recover the toys.
Did they say local co-op?
Mario vs. Donkey Kong launches on Nintendo
Come on.
Switch February 16th. Pre-orders begin today on
I'm going to
Nintendo eShop.
That's funny.
Save the prince and the world.
welcome back then,
Guide
Bree.
Sargon as he sets off to save the Prince of Persia and restore the world's balance.
Oh, this looks cool. I thought they were just doing a
Prince of Persia
remaster of
series. This game
The Sands
features
of Time.
2D side-scrolling action-adventure gameplay. Dash through breathtaking environments in a mythological Persian-inspired world, but don't linger too long if you hope to survive. Harness sword and bow techniques, as well as time powers, to best these hostile lands. As your journey progresses,
This looks cool.
Sargon will grow stronger and learn new abilities that expand his arsenal. Equip amulets to further boost your abilities, among other perks. The number of amulets you can equip is limited though, so choose wisely. Use everything at your disposal to navigate this harsh world and defeat the mythical beasts that stand in your way. Get ready to save the prince and discover the mysteries
I
of Mount
honestly
Doom.
like a good
When
side
Prince of
scroller, like
Persia,
hack and
The
slash,
Lost
like
Crown launches on
action
the Nintendo
platformer.
Switch system
So that
January
does catch
18th.
my interest, but
You can receive the in-game Warrior Within outfit by
I'd love to see them do a
pre-ordering the
port of
game from
Muramasa.
Nintendo eShop.
Really releasing the Wii and then on the Vita.
These games will help you chase your passions. Rev up for true arcade racing in Horizon Chase 2. Speed through stunning environments, each with its own dynamic art
This
style.
looks like a
while
GameCube game.
overtaking your rivals on the road. Play the main campaign to unlock
Yeah, I might check.
vehicles,
Honestly, Prince of
horses,
Persia might be
and
worth
more.
checking out.
You can also
Despite the fact I think
upgrade
graphically this
and
game looks really,
style
like,
it to fit your
you know,
high-octane
older. This
needs. Itching for more
looks like a
racing
decent-
action? Up to 4 speedsters can put the pedal to
Decent
the
game, I
metal
suppose.
in couch co-op or online. Go full throttle in Horizon Chase 2, launching on Nintendo Switch later today.
cool.
Warm up for musical mayhem in this rhythm-based adventure. Time your
This is,
with the
we already
music
have
to
a rhythm
solve
game everyone's
puzzles
excited about, and it
and
has a bunch of
Over
pigeons.
30 thrilling tracks await, including
Is that what it was?
music
There were
from
pigeons?
iconic Konami games. Up to 4 friends can battle it out in versus modes or jam together in
Konami, what
local
has
or
happened to you?
online play. Super Crazy Rhythm Castle
This
launches on
looks
Nintendo
so
Switch
bad.
November 14th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
アーニャすごい絵日記書く
Anya Forger has a new assignment from school, creating a photo diary. On weekdays, you'll head to class. Then
I've not
enjoy
actually
family
watched
time
this
in the
anime, but I do
evenings.
want to.
On days off, you can visit all sorts of exciting
But this
places,
looks-
like the beach or an art museum. in
This
search
looks
of
like a
subjects to
game.
photograph. How will you spend your time with friends and family? And what kind of photo diary will you help Anya make? Spy Anya Operation Memories launches on Nintendo Switch next year. Mario's first RPG adventure returns.
It's only in the headliner now.
The Super Mario RPG game is back with updated graphics. Let's go over some new and returning gameplay features. Time your button
Oh, that
presses
looks so
with
good.
action commands to increase damage dealt or decrease damage received. When you time your attacks perfectly, you can now damage all enemies at once.
I don't know if that'll make the game too
Successful
easy.
action command will fill this gauge. When it's full, you can unleash the 3-character triple move. Depending on your current party, the move will change, so experiment with different combos.
Oh, that's so cool. I like the way they designed that.
During your adventure, you'll encounter bosses with colorful personalities. After clearing the game, you can fight some
Is
of
he
them
wearing a
again.
shark suit?
But these powered-up bosses
I don't think I ever
aren't gonna
picked up
be
on that.
easy.
Oh, I like the rematch option. That's... Ew.
Set off for adventure with Mario and Friends.
I love the
when
music.
Super Mario RPG launches on the Nintendo Switch system November 17th.
That's right before my
Pre-orders are
birthday.
available now on Nintendo eShop.
Yeah, I'm hoping they rebalance it based on some of the new mechanics.
Look alive. We're almost there.
This is a swimming game, like
The
a swimming
Nintendo
exploration.
DS
I
game
think this originally
Trace
launched.
Memory returns on the Nintendo Switch system as
Oh
another
no, Two Memory.
code to
Never mind. I was thinking of something
memories.
else.
One day, a young girl named Ashley receives a letter from the father she thought had passed away. Seeking answers, she sets off for the solitary Blood Edward Island in search of him.
Blood Edward.
Once there, Ashley encounters puzzles and obstacles.
This was
that
originally
hinder her
on the Wii
investigation.
too, though, wasn't it?
Can you see me?
She also meets a mysterious boy.
You mean the
What
goat?
truths await Ashley in this place?
And no matter how hard I try, I can't remember Dad's
Brother
face.
to Prince Edward Island. The edgy brother to Prince Edward Island.
The sequel, Another Code R, Journey into Lost Memories, previously unreleased in North America, is also included.
So this is like Juliet, huh?
Play both games to experience the full story. Unravel both adventures, fully enhanced for Nintendo Switch, when Another Code Recollection launches January 19th. Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
Another
game looks
Code
like it would be
Recollection
cool.
includes two games, the Nintendo DS game Trace Memory and its Wii sequel, which was never released in North America.
Okay, they were Wii games.
Both games are fully enhanced on Nintendo Switch. Please look
I feel like a story-based game like that probably wouldn't have been nearly as popular during the Wii era, whereas I think now this is like a good time for it. I did say the Prince Peach game was going to be talked about some.
One day, a loyal toad presented a flyer advertising a show at the Sparkle Theater. Princess Peach and some toads went to go see it, but then the Wicked Grape and the Sour Bunch suddenly made
The
their
Wicked
grand
Grape?
entrance and took center stage.
That's funny.
Now it's up to Peach
Hey, her
and the
crown's
theater's
apparently
guardian
she
Stella
took center
to
stage and
save
stole the crown.
play and the day. This perfect performance has become a terrible tragedy. Luckily, Peach can use the power of Stella's ribbon to face off against the Sour Bunch. The ribbon alone won't always cut it, though. So let's do this. Whoa, Peach transformed into
Oh my-
Sword Fighter Peach. By transforming, she can use fantastic
So she's partaking in act.
abilities.
That's
Fend off the Sour Bunch
that actually
with
looks
sensational
fun. I was about to
swordplay.
say this seems like it's going to be very basic. I legitimately think
Can
this looks
Peach
cool
save
now.
This performance and its performers. There are more stolen.
This game
shows
went
to
from like
save.
medium to like very high on cool factor
Valuable
immediately.
artifacts from this museum have gone missing. Become Detective Peach, investigate clues, and track
I feel
down
like this is going to have the same problem as Paper Mario though, where it's going to try to be too many things at once.
Desserts have been snatched from this sweets festival.
Specifically
Turn into
Origami King.
Patissiere Peach and save it from a sugar crash. The Sour Bunch got their hands on this martial arts school. Become Kung Fu Peach and take it back from these foul fiends.
The fan art.
Many other transformations are just behind the curtain. The stage is set. Our leading lady is ready for the spotlight. Princess Peach, showtime. Makes its debut on Nintendo
Okay, there's way
Switch,
more info on this than I
March
originally thought there
22nd.
was going to be. I thought it was just going to be another
Pre-orders begin today
teaser.
on Nintendo eShop.
This looks like it's going to be like try a little bit of everything.
Peach Showtime. In Peach's latest adventure, the gameplay changes depending on her transformations. It looks like there are more transformations beyond the ones we showed today, so please stay tuned. Let's continue with some more headlines.
Okay.
A new saga begins.
I've never really played any of the saga.
A multi-layered RPG full of rich stories awaits in Saga Emerald Beyond. There are 6 heroes to choose from. A young man who fights with sentient puppets.
Sentient puppets.
A witch disguised as a schoolgirl to mask her identity. A crime-fighting duo chasing down a mysterious organization. a songstress mech who lost her voice and body. And the king of
She lost her
darkness,
voice
who was
and body?
recently reawakened. Select a hero, then follow their journey through 17 interconnected worlds as they strive to achieve their goals. How the story unfolds is in your hands.
It looks
The
fun.
choices
I
you
don't
make
think this is
can
really
unlock
for
different
me, though.
paths, more than ever before seen in the saga.
Nom, 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 nom. Give me those RPGs.
Fight in timeline battles, turn-based combat in which turn order is crucial to victory. Use special techniques to control the order of actions, or activate team combos to swing the tide of battle in your favor. Saga Emerald Beyond launches on Nintendo Switch next year.
I need to play this
The
before.
legendary Raider returns.
Cool.
First 3 Tomb Raider games, all with upgraded visuals, are venturing onto Nintendo
They don't look upgraded,
Switch
they just
in
look
one
brighter.
daring collection. As the fearless archaeologist, Lara Croft, you'll travel the world and face off against deadly foes and even deadlier legends. Climb, backflip, and swan dive through perilous quests spanning different countries and mythologies.
Yeah, that does look
Along
better,
the
actually.
way, you'll solve puzzles to uncover treasures of the ancient world and unravel mysteries lost to the
Upgrade is
ravages
a
of time.
word for it.
This faithfully remastered trilogy comes with all of the expansions and secret levels for each game. You can also toggle between the original polygon look and the upgraded visuals at any time. Tomb Raider 1 through 3 remastered,
Cool.
starring Lara Croft.
Honestly, like,
launches on the Nintendo Switch system February 14th.
It's the game that made me quit video games for
Pre-orders
20
begin
years.
today on
You need to stream
Nintendo
that.
eShop. This detective's got a second bolt of brilliance.
The characters look like they're older in this. I never did finish the
Every
original
great
Detective
detective
Pikachu.
starts their day early.
This is Rhyme City, a place where humans and Pokemon coexist. The detective duo of Pikachu and his partner Tim investigate various cases while searching for Harry, Tim's missing father.
Like,
Tim interviews people, Pikachu interviews Pokemon, and they find the truth together. They'll also rely on other Pokemon to broaden the scope of their investigations.
I really wish I
Follow
did finish the
Sense
original
with
one.
Growlithe. Smash Rocks with Darmanitan. And peer through walls with Luxray. Can Tim and Pikachu solve all the mysteries and find Harry? Find out when Detective Pikachu returns. Launches on Nintendo Switch October 6th. Pre-orders are available now on Nintendo eShop. This game's a real toot.
Oh my god, are you serious? Why?
Raise your
This
brass for the quirky rhythm game, Trombone Champ.
this is like the most cringy part of the worst direct to ever exist.
But how you play that horn is up to you.
That looks so
You can use
terrible.
gyro controls to adjust the pitch up and down. Or the IR motion camera on the right Joy-Con controller.
Oh my.
The controls
Please make
are
it stop.
pretty unique. And mastering every control scheme won't be a walk in the park. Honk your way through nearly 50
Honk your
songs
way. You're not even
spanning
playing it right. Like.
classical to Plus, up to 4 musicians can band together in local multiplayer.
Oh my.
Trombone Champ
I-
slides onto Nintendo Switch
Ah.
today.
It hurts.
Battle your way to victory in these Nintendo Switch games. 10 teams of 3 will duke it out for survival in this
Ooh, look,
online
it's like a
Battle
league
Royale
game.
brawler.
I dare you to play. I'm not wasting my money on that.
Opponents
No.
count down to 0 and deliver a finishing blow, or shove them off the collapsing terrain to win. Choose from
Well, this looks
15
fun,
heroes,
actually.
each inspired by a different mythology. Work with your allies to be the last team standing. Battle Crush is free to play and launches first for consoles on Nintendo Switch next spring. A closed beta test will be available this October.
Cool, I guess.
Lead your
That honestly looks like a pretty fair game.
Open world tactical RPG.
You used to play trombone. I see why you're excited then.
Protecting townsfolk from thieves to vanquishing the land's most notorious figures.
I wasn't paying attention.
Before battle, equip your mercenaries with the
Is this a
best
battle
gear and
game with
skills to
farming in
claim
it?
Victory and live to see another day. Up to 4 players online can jointly command a troop and journey together across this vast world. War Tales
I am not.
launches as a
No,
time
I'm not
console
participating in that.
exclusive on Nintendo
That
Switch
game looked
later
so
today.
cringy.
Run and gun
Contra?
in this reimagining of the beloved NES
Oh.
classic Contra. Blast through explosive stages with a
I thought it might have been a new
devastating
one, but
arsenal of
honestly,
weapons to
remaster
crush
of
the Red
one
Falcon
of the previous
forces.
ones is also good.
Spring into action with easy pick-up and play controls and a variety of
This game
difficulty
is like the
options.
most
This
testosterone heavy
reimagining
game
from Konami and
in the
Way
world.
Forward features new weapons, enemies, powerful super attacks, and a 4-player co-op mode. Contra Operation
4-player
Galuga
co-op,
storms
but is
onto
it
the
online
Nintendo
or is it
Switch
local
system
only?
early next year.
I never really cared that much about the Contra games.
Liberate your kingdom. Reclaim your destiny.
I just watch grow balls. Did you grow balls
It's
watching
a grievous
this?
tale which speaks of Fevrith, one of stolen destiny, stolen minds, and stolen nations. Yet as the world stands consumed by immense evil, a fallen prince shall rise again, ring of legend lighting his path.
Is this an Atlas game?
That is the Ring of the Unicorn, ancestral treasure of Cornia's royal lineage.
Yes.
Legend
Once again, a
speaks
game
of
for
your
Sucrose.
ancestors wielding it to purify.
There's no new DK game or Metroid announcement. I would consider this a failure. Hey, Lindsay, you're back in your actual account now.
Bare, and all that remains now is to walk it.
I mean, she's right. You did get your DK game. Even if it was a remastered port.
Freely traverse an expansive world. Gather new allies, forge your bonds, and lead the liberation to glorious
This looks nice, but not really my thing.
Cultivate a grand army with over 60 unique characters, from humans and elves to massive beasts and heavenly angels.
Today marks our first foray into the mists of despair which hang heavy over our home. It may take days, months, or even years, but I shall see the duties of my bloodline fulfilled.
Atlas and Vanillaware present the rebirth of tactical fantasy RPGs.
The rebirth. Okay.
Unicorn Overlord. Available March 8th, 2024.
I said it was an Atlas game. I should have guessed Vanillaware too. It looks like it's done by the same studios that worked on that Mermask game. Ooh, I love Dark Moon. I like Dark Moon. I know people say this is the worst Luigi's Mansion game. I think this is my favorite one.
Luigi's Mansion 2 HD.
It was originally just called Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, but whatever.
Welcome to Evershade Valley, a place that's screaming and teeming with the supernatural. Luigi, our faint of heart hero, was sent here to check it out. Time for some mansion mayhem.
See, like, I'm glad
spooky
other
adventures
people
complete
people don't necessarily
all
dislike this game. It's just
vacuum-like
less popular than
device,
the other two.
the Poltergust. Use it to light up dark areas, vacuum up objects, and interact with the environment.
Like, a lot of the mechanics that were
Handy tool for your
introduced in 3 was
paranormal
actually in this
escapades.
originally.
Plus, when you spot a ghost, pop! You can stun them with the strobe bulb, then vacuum them up. You can even grab multiple ghosts at once.
I still need to play 3. I own it and started it, but never finished
In
it.
this game, you'll find ghosts haunting, a former plant research lab, a broken down clock factory that's full of sand.
Oh, the clock
a
factory is
mine
the
covered in
best.
Ice and snow, and even more places. These troublemakers will use every trick in the book to block your path.
Polterpop right there, that's the reason why you want to play this one,
Can
Brie.
Luigi summon his courage and save the day? Looking for other ghost hunters? Up to 4 players online can do some exercise across
Which
different
this game
multiplayer
came out
modes.
next month. Wish this came out.
Luigi's
play it during
Mansion
Shock
2
Over.
HD creeps onto Nintendo Switch next summer.
Why so far away? These are a lot of like far off announcements.
Next, we have 2 announcements to share. First, please take a look at this video.
I don't remember the boss in number 3, so. Galaxy music.
What's that? It's a large question block. Actually, this question block currently appears on the roof of the previously announced Nintendo Gallery that's under construction in Uji City, Kyoto Prefecture.
Okay.
The official name of this gallery will be the Nintendo Museum. At the Nintendo
Could you
Museum,
imagine being
a
being
wide
such
variety
a
of Nintendo
such an
products from
icon,
the
so
company's history will
involved
be displayed.
that you actually have your own
Construction is going well.
museum now?
We plan to
Like you've
finish
had
up
such an
by March
influence. Like
2024.
you know, Disney could do something like that.
We'll share more information, such as the opening date, at another time. Please stay tuned. Next, we'd like to share some updates on upcoming Amiibo figures. The Zelda and Ganondorf Amiibo figures are releasing on November 3rd. And Amiibo figures of Noah and Mio from the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 game will be released as a set on January 19th, 2024.
Not bad.
And finally, we have a new Amiibo figure to announce.
Sora.
The DLC fighter from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Sora from Kingdom Hearts, is
Oh,
on
and
the
then my
way.
complete
With the
collection will be
release of Sora,
complete.
Everyone is here from Super Smash Bros. Ultimate in Amiibo form. Please look forward to its release next year. That's all for today's
Oh, that is
Amiibo
going to be
announcements.
hard to come by.
Next, please take a look at this.
Like, there's no way a Sora amiibo is not going to be worth one. Well, the F-Zero rumor is true.
The first F-Zero game returns as a 99-player battle royale.
Okay, I dig this.
F-Zero 99. Race on classic F-Zero courses with machines from the original
That is
Super NES.
that
game.
is okay.
Tear through courses in high-speed races.
I'm terrible at this, but
Your power meter will decrease if you crash into pilots or guardrails. If it hits 0, you're out.
you just die. Just explode and
To
die.
avoid collisions and conserve your power meter to stay in the race. Feeling risky? Spend some of your power meter for a temporary speed boost. You can also collect Super Sparks, which appear when machines collide, to boost up to a special path called the Skyway.
The
It's your
Skyway.
best chance at bypassing your rivals.
Oh, that is
and
cool.
jumping into a higher position. Complete goals while you're racing to unlock cosmetic options for your machine.
Okay. Yeah, no, the blue Falcon. Make it red. That's definitely blue. I will never come in first place in any of these, but I'd be about it.
99 players.
Do you have an attack?
One winner.
Nice.
It's
I mean, I
time
know
to
that's in the
race
other
your
ones.
way to first place. Because F-Zero 99 will be available exclusively for active Nintendo Switch Online members later today.
I have to do a stream of that.
More than 30 years after its original release, F-Zero is back as a battle royale game. This title
I'm
also
about it.
supports the Super NES controller available exclusively for Nintendo Switch Online members. We hope you will give it a try and aim for
I got
first
one of those.
place. Okay, let's continue with some more headlines.
One little hero, one humongous problem. Welcome to
I just
Bandle
happen to have my
City,
controller
a
box
whimsical
beside me
land
right now.
Inhabited by small fuzzy beings called Yordles. After a party gets a little too wild, the portals holding the land together collapse and throw
No, it's not that this is
everything into
boring or
chaos.
anything. I just
It's up to
had to
you
yawn.
and your knitting magic
And sleep
to
the best.
stitch Bandle City back together.
Honestly, we do need a
Across
new
the
F-Zero
land
game. I would
gather
love to play a new
materials
F-Zero
and
game.
craft items and
The
meals for
GameCube
the
one
locals.
was phenomenal.
As you continue gathering and crafting, you can weave together new upgrades by unlocking more branches of the skill tree. Enchant your experience even further by embarking on quests and
Game
hosting
looks so
festivals for the community.
slow.
Can you save Bandle City? And what mysteries will you discover during your magical adventure?
God, this game looks so
Bandle Tale,
slow.
League of Legends story launches on Nintendo Switch.
A League of
next
Legends
year.
story.
Wait, did you hear that? Join best friends Nunu and Willem on a journey across the frozen wilds of the Freljord. Jump, climb, and sled your way through a beautiful yet treacherous land, where every step taken and each puzzle solved will bring you closer to the truth about these friends and their past. Song of Nunu, a League of Legends story, launches on the Nintendo Switch system November
I'm
1st.
sure it's cool.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop. Let's move into Formation.
Trip with these chumps doesn't feel like a prize.
Greetings! Welcome to
Oh my goodness, it's voice acted again.
This tropical
And this
resort
Wario's got a new
contains
voice in
tons
this,
of
doesn't he?
microgames that'll get your body moving.
That is
each
cursed.
microgame, you'll get
Thank
into
you
a
for that cursed
specific
image.
pose called a
I
form.
feel cursed now.
Copy the form shown, then perform the correct action as quick as you can.
Hand model.
WarioWare is always so weird.
The microgames will come one after another, so look alive.
That shouldn't have counted.
Plus, up to 4 players can battle it out in party mode. Reach the goal without getting caught by Medusa.
Freeze!
Or settle the score in an arena to be the last one posing. With over 200 lightning-fast microgames and multiplayer modes aplenty, everyone's in for a wacky time.
WarioWare
Move It
games are
launches
so
on the
weird.
Nintendo Switch system November 3rd. Pre-orders are
This one's like a
available now on Nintendo
multiplayer
eShop.
focused one, isn't it?
A heroic tale will soon unfold.
This is the one where they like lost their voice, right?
Lead an
No,
army
never
of
mind.
over 100 heroes into battle and put an end to an empire's invasion. Meet Noah, a humble villager,
A humble village.
Sane, an officer from the Empire, and Marissa, a forest guardian. These 3 band together to fight for a common goal. On their journey, they'll meet a variety of heroes.
They get to
who
recruit
can
characters.
join
I want to be
their
a shark
cause.
person.
This is your home base, known
You've
as
been
the
waiting for this game.
headquarters.
I have
As
no idea what
allies
this
join
is.
you, additional
I'm so glad you've been
facilities
waiting
become
for
available.
it.
You'll be able to tend crops, open shops, and more. Each hero you encounter has their own backstory and motivation. They may not always get along at first, but these conflicts may strengthen the bonds between your heroes. Trust, betrayal, justice, and truth. A heroic tale will begin.
I do like the animation. This looks
Aiden
really nice.
Chronicle 100 Heroes launches on Nintendo Switch, April 23rd.
You missed. I don't know. When did you
Participate in
leave?
Some pixel perfect play. Next stop, Octopia. Travel to a charming parallel world.
This is
in
made by
paid
Chucklefish.
DLC for Eastward. Help Sam and John turn the pages of a new chapter as they adjust to country life in a mountainside
A
village.
farming game. I knew it.
Tend to livestock.
This Chucklefish though, they're the guys that made Stardew Valley.
And
This-
restore buildings to help the village thrive.
I will
And
I will
if you're
play
new to
this.
Eastward,
I will play
don't
this.
worry. You can access the DLC even if you haven't played the main story. Eastward.
Is this already out?
Octopia ventures onto Nintendo Switch this holiday.
Eastward Octopia.
Get back into the groove. In this sequel to War Groove, charge across 3 tactical campaigns.
Chucklefish are the
with
ones that made
factions,
Stardew
including
Valley,
a new
right?
Mousefolk faction, the Fari. Plus, you can now supercharge your commander's groove to unleash devastating attacks. Lead a roguelike offensive in
I'm
conquest
like actually
mode.
curious about that now.
Battle friends
Okay,
locally
okay,
or online.
so this is like Super Mario Battle Royale or whatever it's called.
Or create and share your own cutscenes and campaigns.
Concerned Ape. Oh, that's right.
War
Okay.
Groove 2 marches onto Nintendo Switch as a
What did
console
Chucklefish
exclusive.
make before? I feel like
October
Chucklefish
5th.
made something I really enjoyed though.
Pre-orders begin today on Nintendo eShop.
What am I thinking of then? Giant blue
Dive and
hole.
catch fish by day. Then serve them as sushi by night in the aquatic adventure Dave the Diver. Use the fish you've caught to concoct recipes and create the day's menu. Then tend to the clamoring customers at your sushi restaurant. Explore an ever-changing underwater world to find the best ingredients.
Just boxing shrimp.
Culinary expectations. Dave the Diver launches first for consoles on the Nintendo Switch system October 26th. Pre-orders and a free demo swim onto Nintendo eShop later today. The final wave is racing in.
Here we go. Final
Here's a
wave.
sneak peek at Wave 6, the final wave of the Mario Kart 8
Honestly,
Deluxe
getting
Booster
Daisy. I
Course
like this
Pass
course. This is a
DLC
nice course.
From the Mario Kart Wii game,
But
Daisy
we
Circuit.
didn't need another
More returning
Wii game.
characters are also being added in Wave 6. From the Mario
Diddy.
Kart
Nice.
Double Dash game, Diddy Kong. From
And
Mario
Funky.
Kart
Okay.
Wii, Funky Kong.
Oh, look, I'm happy for Diddy. I'm happy about Diddy. Diddy's my favorite DK
And
character.
from the Mario Kart Tour game, Pauline.
Wait. I thought there was only 2 more.
And also, Peachette.
Really? Another Peach? I know it's supposed to be Toadette. Isn't Toadette's not even playable, is she?
Wave 6 of the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC for the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe game drives
So they give us
onto
4 more
Nintendo
characters
Switch
instead. That's cool.
this holiday. Active Nintendo Switch Online Plus
Hey, Val.
expansion pack members can enjoy this DLC at no additional cost. The DLC can also be purchased on its own.
Of all the ones you announced the Wii one, the one that I think is the
Something new is among us.
dead game. No one cares anymore. A new map. Ah, they're dead. I see Brett's actually playing catch up right now. Introducing a new map. Crunch. The fungal.
This new map for Among
But,
Us
like,
is
who
free
cares at this
and
point?
launches this October.
Yeah, right. Like it's still live.
What did you think? Thanks for sticking with us this far. Next up, we'd like to recap some of the previously announced Nintendo titles you can look forward to playing from September onwards. Let's take a look.
I mean, some of those games are already out. Trying to stay relevant. I know, right? Like, should just move on to their next game in general. Like another Henry Stickmin adventure. That'd be great. Cool.
We hope you're looking forward to these upcoming titles. This next video will be our last announcement.
It better be a
take a look.
doozy, because honestly, this has been weak, and I did say this is gonna be weak. Oh my god! Yes! I'm a little excited. This has been one game I've wanted more than anything else to support. I am super excited. Look how good this game looks. Look, oh my god. This looks fantastic. I may have lost my cool just a little bit. This is so cool. This looks so nice. I like the little borders they've given the characters. It definitely has a lot of the stylization of the newer ones, but that's fine. I really didn't think we'd ever see anything towards this because it just seemed like they didn't want to acknowledge the older style games. It's also weird they're doing a remake of this one and not doing a remake of the first one first. Maybe that's later. Fall 2024. They're doing a remake of RPG and this. That's kind of crazy to think about. This looks so clean. '24.
Paper Mario: The Thousand-Year Door, originally released on Nintendo GameCube, will return with enhanced graphics. Whether you played the original or
This is a remake. Just this enhanced everything. I don't think mechanically there's any difference. I don't think this is like RPG, which got the full treatment. This one's like, this game's already perfect. We just need to like update the for current graphic style, which honestly still looked good to begin with. But you know, I'm still excited. I guess that still averages about 3 million players a day. Huh. That's impressive, honestly. So that was a direct. They went out obviously on a bang. They always do. But you know what? Pause that so it sits there. But that being said, like, I'm excited for that, but I don't think the direct overall was C+ direct. Yeah, like I don't think like a lot of stuff they were either like again, there was a more focus on some, not necessarily indie titles so much as it was third party stuff. There was no footage from Wonder. I really thought they were going to still stuff some Wonder in there, just as even a comment. So yeah, going through this checklist real quick here, like I was wrong about that. I was wrong about the focus on indie titles. More like it was more of a focus on the third party, if anything. The Sonic Frontiers and Sonic Superstar stuff wasn't there at all. We got a farming game, maybe two. I don't know. The trombone game looks terrible. It is the worst, the cringiest part that came from the worst direct that they've, or the worst E3 showcase they've ever done. I don't care. Really, we did get a lot of detailed footage on Mario RPG, which is cool. No Metroid Prime 2, still. Just saying, there's still none. That is, that's a problem. I was guessing a Samus Returns report there. Pokemon DLC, didn't talk about that. They actually gave more than just tidbits on the Peach game. So, that's cool. And even less about Wave 6 than they did about the previous waves. I'd rate it a 7. We got A+, C+. We're all over the place. I don't know. Like, that game, I feel like there's more like as far as Nintendo goes, like themselves. I think they did more remastering remakes than they did new stuff there. but remaking and redoing stuff is probably a lot easier or shorter time frame to work on than new games, which they're probably saving for a new console. I do think that this is a sign of them like really slowing down as they work on the next generation right now. So this again, I expect this to be a little bit weaker. I'm sure some people that really like those games, like myself, Thousand Year Door, which I'm very excited about, will be super pumped for those. But I also don't think they came out with very many heavy hitters either. So that's just me. It was fun to do this again, though. Facts. If Prime 4 is still alive, it's going to be on the next console. I think so, too. Honestly, I do. I'd rather save it for new. Yeah, I do think that like Nintendo has been hitting pretty hard for a lot of their stuff, and there's been like constantly like games people want to buy always. So if we get a break, cool. I welcome it. But yeah, otherwise though, this is I think good enough of a stopping point for me. I am still generally pleased overall with how it turned out, despite the fact it's a little weaker because it definitely had stuff I was excited for. And yeah, maybe tonight during stream time over on Facebook or there, we can talk about it more. Otherwise, I'll see you guys. Have a good one.